Hi guys, so in this video I want to talk about the new level scaling system that recently came into the game in patch 7.3.5. Now when Blizzard first announced this at BlizzCon, I thought it was a really good idea and I was all for it happening. The reason I had such a positive outlook on it was because of how the zone and level scaling worked at max level in the Legion expansion. The fact that you could play out the whole storyline of a zone from the beginning to the end and not miss out on any of the content by out-leveling the zone was a great addition to the game. And when Blizzard said that a similar kind of scaling would be implemented into the whole of World of Warcraft across all of the lower leveled zones, I thought it would improve the game a lot, especially for new players. There would be no more out-leveling the zone after handing in a few quests, no more heading off all the way to a new zone just to repeat that process all over again, no more one-shotting enemies just using one of your abilities, and for new players, no more missing out on the storyline of the particular area you are leveling in. So as you can see, I was pretty positive on all of this. However, after the announcement at BlizzCon, I did make a decision to level every class I did not have in the game to max level, which was pretty much all of them, and a lot of them from level 1. I did this just in case when the level scaling was released that it wasn't what I was expecting, as I knew leveling characters at that time was very fast, by wearing heirlooms and by constantly running through dungeons. So I knew I could do it without too many problems and relatively quickly, and I did not want to miss out on that fast leveling process in case it were to change. Now I have to say, as of right now, I'm extremely pleased that I did that. I'm currently leveling an allied Void Elf warrior, and whilst I find the zone scaling to be a very good thing, I do find the leveling process to be extremely tedious and downright boring right now, as everything is just taking so much longer to complete. Now I've heard people say it makes the game more challenging because the mobs are more difficult to kill, etc. But I completely disagree with that. In my opinion, the mobs are not more difficult to kill, the only difference is they have more health, which is not a bad thing as it lets you use a number of your different abilities on them before they die. However, the downside to this is they now take so much longer to kill, and the XP that is rewarded is not a fantastic amount. So the fact that it takes you so much longer to kill things, it therefore reduces the amount of XP you get, and increases the time it takes you to complete the quest. This to me seems to do nothing more than pad the game out, making it longer for no other reason than slowing down your leveling progression. I really do feel that the health pool of the enemies have to be either slightly reduced, or the XP needs to be slightly increased that the enemies reward you with to make progression a little bit faster. Now I enjoy leveling, I really do, so this is not a case of I'm annoyed I can't level up in the blink of an eye situation. I've capped my characters, they're all at maximum level, but it's more the case of for players that enjoy playing endgame content. I've played the old content through every expansion, and then some, and for me at least, I don't want to play the content that in some areas is 14 years old. I want to experience these classes in the current content, in a raiding and dungeon environment, etc. I get it if it's your first time and you enjoy doing that kind of leveling, but what if you were to try another character, or at endgame you started to enjoy raiding or doing Mythic Plus dungeons, and wanted to try them out on a new character, but in order to do that you have to go through all of that leveling again. Do most people really want to do that over and over on every single character? With every new expansion, the level cap always increases by 5 to 10 levels. So in future expansions, if World of Warcraft is still around, it's fair to say that simply leveling a few characters from scratch could take you months. Now I know people will say if you don't like it then just buy a boost, but whilst I can afford that option, not everyone can. £49 in the UK is a ridiculous amount of money to boost a character, to which most people can simply not afford to do, especially if you have multiple characters that you want to play. Maybe in the future Blizzard will need to possibly address actually doing something regarding the level cap, as it just can't keep on increasing. But anyway, that's another story. Please let me know in the comments below what you think, as it seems to be a bit of a mixed bag. Some people really love it and some people really hate it. I'm somewhere in the middle. I think if they adjust the enemy's health pool and increase the experience rewarded, then it will be fine. But anyway, let me know what you think. Please comment, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.